morning. It is the morning after the Cubs won the World Series. They won the World Series. I'm gonna start crying again. Even if we had not won that game, it would have still been one of the best games of baseball ever played in my lifetime. Okay, I'm not like that old. I know there's Cubs fans who are much older than me, but seriously, like, that was historic for so many reasons. I have to say that Anthony Rizzo, though, was like every Cubs fan. He's talking to Ross and he's saying, I'm a glass case of emotions right now, and I was like, yeah, me too. I am just, I can't really think of words because I probably only got like 4 hours of sleep. I will be right back. This will definitely be needed. Alright, so I just got home from work and I am exhausted. But seriously, each time I think about the amazingness that happened last night, there's just all this emotion, happiness, and being proud, and but I thought I'd like to take like this small opportunity to sort of tell you why I became a Cubs fan and how me being a Cubs fan sort of evolved throughout the years. Mainly when I was little, the Cubs games would always be on WGN TV, and we would watch them during the summer. And when I was watching the teams play, the Cubs were blue, and I love the color blue. So I decided that's my team. Then when I was in 3rd grade, I actually started playing softball because baseball looked so fun to me. I had like this little Fisher-Price T-ball set, and I kind of wanted to elevate my game just a little bit more. So in 3rd grade, I started playing softball during the summers. Then back in 2003, the Cubs really started. They got into this this groove. They had Kerry Wood, they had Mark Pryor, they had the makings of a really good team, and things were getting exciting. I remember staying up late. I thought it was so cool that my parents were letting me stay up late to see these games. But as you probably know, things didn't work out that great. We did not make it to the World Series that year. Initially, I was just devastated. But it was from that I learned the rule number 1 of being a Cubs fan, and that is there's always hope for something better. No matter what, don't give up. These past 2 years have been nothing but exciting, and it's been great to see such a young team grow especially from last year to this year. It was amazing. And I love that Joe Maddon's technique is to just let them play, to have fun with the game, because excuse me, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about playing a game that you love. And yes, there's always going to be these pressures to win, but if you're not enjoying it, you're kind of fighting yourself in doing so. What about that game, by the way? Oh, let's talk about the game really quick, and then I'll get to my lesson story. That game was insane. Whether you are a Cubs fan, an Indians fan, a Oakland A's fan, that game was, I don't know why I said the Oakland A's. Anyways, no matter what fan you are, that game was amazing and probably the best game of my lifetime. And there was so many ups and downs, and You thought it was over, you thought they were getting, and then it got tied up by Davis on the Indians, and to be honest, I did get a little nervous, but I never really lost hope. I said, I'm going to stick it out to the end, and things are going to happen. When they made that last out, I could just not control myself. I jumped like 10 feet. Okay, not 10 feet. But I jumped off the couch. I was jumping up and down. It's just so cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to get used to this feeling. It was just so cool. Alright, now to the lesson that I wanted, the reflection on this win, on all this amazingness. The thing that I think that we can all take away from this experience is that success does not have a timeline. It doesn't. Your success is going to come when you work for it, when it's your time to have that success. I think a lot of the time we get caught up in comparing ourselves to others. We see a lot of things on Facebook and we're surrounded by all this social media where people are posting all their success, but you define your success. You define when it happens, and it may not happen at the same time as those around you, and that's okay. Hopefully it will happen within 108 years. So if you want something to happen, if you want to be successful in something, do not lose hope. There's going to be times where you're going to have some doubt, but don't let that doubt steer you away or drive you away from what you really want. And yeah, maybe I should listen to my own advice. I just think it's something that we can all take and use in our life. And yes, I am sporting my pennant, National League pennant shirt. I can't get my hands on a World Series shirt yet or baseball cap. I have no other words to describe that amazing moment other than I can't wait for next year.